Hey, family. Welcome back to another episode of your Ancestors Apothecary, where we do daily card pulls for the collective. My name is B, and we're going to be pulling the card for you today. We're going to ask for our higher guidance, God, angels, ancestors, and higher beings to help bless this message. I ask that you remove my energy from this message and only pull for the collective at this time. Let's go ahead and see what good energy we can pull. Okay. And these are timeless readings. Be mindful of that. All right. I did have to auto dub this message because for some reason my mic wasn't turned on at the time of filming, but no worries. I got y'all. So this first card is the Two of Swords. And I'm not going to speak to too much until I can see how it's going to come out in the spread. I'm going to actually pull a couple more cards here to see if we can get the full spectrum of the message. So only one at a time, please. They be tripping sometimes. Let's see if we can get some more. See? Okay, we got a whole bunch popping out. But let me see what I got. So we actually ended up pulling the Three of Cups in reverse. And then the next card ended up being the Queen of Pentacles upright. Then we also ended up pulling the Ten of Cups as the final card. So when I look at this message as a whole, I can honestly see like you were just cutting out all the BS. You're cutting out all of the bullshit. That's what I see. Like that saying where people be like, when you can read between the lines. That's what you're telling people to do. Honestly, at this point in life, like you are making it plain, making it clear. You're not second guessing, no second thoughts. You are going straight for the gusto, right? Anything, this may be like actual like contracts, like jobs, businesses, marriages, whatever, bank institutions. These are things that you're cutting out all the BS from. You are making it plain. You're making it clear what you're not and not going to have. Friendships, maybe you're disconnecting from, and it's that on that, like, period. That's there's no more to the conversation after that. That's what you're telling people. And they may be a little bit alarmed at this. They may, feel like maybe you're doing like some type of witchy woo-woo type stuff, like casting spells, whatever. But that, even if you are, that's your business, honey, right? Tell them stay out your business. And honestly, whatever you're doing is working. Whether this is just prayer, you're praying more when you wake up, you thanking God for, just giving you another day in this life and giving you your health and your mind, peace of mind. This is your covenant with yourself. This is tapping into your truest nature, showing up in your truest form, no regrets about it. And people are just going to have to deal. Honestly, they're just going to have to deal like again, with this card in the reverse to me is telling me, again, this could be friendships that you're like disconnecting from. Maybe people you was connected to since you were younger, like back in high school, college, or even maybe not that long. Maybe you're just going to college and you're realizing these friends that you've had for all these years were just like surface level connections. This isn't going to be anything that you need to carry into the next chapter of your life. And what Kiki Palmer said, like, sorry to this man, like, yeah, sorry to them people, because they're never going to get the same version of you again. And they're probably sad about it, but you're not. Like, you're realizing you can see this energy as being the biggest glow up, the biggest, what's that song? The biggest, the largest. Yeah, that song. Because it's going to lead you to your higher self, your best version of yourself, the one that you envisioned in your mind as, oh, I wish I could wear that. I wish I could say that. I wish I could go out and just be like who I see myself in my head. You're just doing it. It's not a question anymore. It's not a question or a second thought in your mind. People probably tried to make you feel like you were crazy, like maybe you viewed the one in the family that has all these like otherworldly like thoughts and ideals and things about the world, but you actually know what you're talking about. Don't let people try to talk you up out of your spot and make you feel like you're crazy or you don't know what you're talking about. Like, you clearly do. And this is going to lead you down a path towards so much abundance in life, abundance in all areas. Like, maybe you're probably looking to move somewhere, or maybe you just recently moved to a location that has like lots of mountain views or hills and valleys, lakes, things like that. Maybe you like to be in those type of areas when you do your prayers or you do things like that. And this type of headspace that you have, like whatever you're doing when you meditate or pray or whatever, is really showing you clarity. Like, you're removing all the BS from your 3D reality, okay? It's helping you tap in, turn on to what's necessary to get to your best life. And you're realizing it's not as difficult as you made it seem before. It's not as difficult as things around you always made it seem like it was intangible or it was so hard to do. But I'm telling you, like, she's draped in this green cloak. You are tapping into your heart chakra. You are tapping into that heart peace of mind. There's bunnies in this card hopping around. It's like luck follows you when you really are your truest self. When you live in your realest reality, luck will automatically come your way, baby, okay? I'm telling you, like, it's so uncanny. Like, and people around you are really going to think, like, who does she think she is? Who does he think he is? Don't worry about that, because and you've already assessed the situation. This is what's best for you. This is what's going to lead to your 10 of Cups outcome. That was the final card we pulled, was the 10 of Cups. Like, 10 of Cups, nothing gets better than that. Okay? And when I say this Queen of Pentacles, she's that girl. She's the one that everybody wants to be like. She's the inspiration when you walk in the room. She's the one that everybody aspires to be like. Even if they don't say it to her, like, yeah, she is the one. She's that girl. La, 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 right? Come on, Eve. We love some good Eve. But for real, I keep hearing all these different channel songs. Like, please don't worry about it, baby. You are going down your most divine path. Anything you ever wanted in this life, whether that be a real, true love, divine love partner, right? Maybe you're looking for your Beyonce to your Jay-Z. Okay. Whatever, you are on the path. Whatever decision you just made, that was the one, baby. All right. That was the one. You will have this abundance. You will have this house. You will have this land. You will have this business. You will have this bank account. Maybe you end up being the bank, right? A lot of people say, oh, I'm going to be the bank. I know that's right. Right? Like, you are already there. You're already on your most divine path. I did pull some shells to how to will kind of confirm this message for you. I only pulled a couple just to see maybe these messages will apply to you through the shells. If they don't apply to you through the shells, that doesn't mean this particular reading isn't for you. It just means that the shells didn't pull your number this time. But still, I hope it resonates. So we did pull the triangle. This reminds me of like the pyramids of Egypt, ancient Egypt. So maybe that relates to you in some kind of way. We also pulled a square. So that pulls for me like equal opportunity energy, like all areas are in alignment at this time. We pulled the number 2. We pulled the letters LL. We pulled the number 12. We pulled the letter E and the letter C. So this also tells me maybe it was 12 years you were working at this job, 12 years you were in this marriage, and you're making the decision to finalize things. Maybe it might have been 2 years. I also see the numbers 1212. That's an angel number. Look that up. Maybe it applies to you at this time. I also see the letters LLC. So maybe this is a new business you're starting. I also see ICE, but y'all know I ain't talking about that right now. And then we also see